Welcome to another episode of the Road to SSL series. In the last episode, we had players around the silver level, and I discussed the basics of fundamental rotations and positions on the field. And for today, the wheel spin landed on PLAT 2, which is close to the average rank of all Rocket League players. So I imagine we're going to see a wide variety of playstyles. We have 9 players all around the Platinum rank to play 3 unique set of games. And I'm going to explain my thoughts on how I'd position in this rank to outplay any and all playstyles you'll run into. If you want to be involved in future episodes of this series, be sure to join my Discord. But now let's get into the meme of the day before we hop into the games. Alright, for the meme of the day, we have Silent Panda. I looked on Google to see if I've done this before, I couldn't remember, and I think it's a little confused. Who the heck is Silent Panda? Is the AI thinking of JG? Anyway, I've got a panda here with its little baby cub. I'm thinking of putting Violent Panda on the small panda, and then I've also got tape. So I've got all the elements, I just got to make it work. So I think something like that should be good for Violent Panda setup. I mean, yeah, looks like a baby panda with the big panda. Okay, so there it is. We have Silent Panda. Nice and quick. Also, right now, day 2 of the Apex Nationals is happening today, so you guys can check it out on my streams on YouTube or Twitch. It would mean a lot if you can check it out and support the event. But now let's get into the PLAT 2 games and see if you can learn anything for your own gameplay. Okay, so this is a full PLAT lobby. Oh. Okay, this is a full PLAT lobby. We'll see how it goes. We got Lumax and Wolfmaster on the team. Okay, people are flipping towards the kickoff now in this rank. So we'll have to see what people are doing. I'll rush back to net here, just try and get clear to the side and see what Wolfmaster does. I'm going to try and push up on him here to try and make him do something. I'll try and challenge, get a bump him off here. It's a decent touch from Grind, but it does pop back in a middle. You gotta be careful with when you clear the ball, that where the bounce is going to go. I'm going to try and stay close to this. Pop it up. My teammate's going to push up a little bit. Does miss, though. No big deal. Stay close here. It looks like my teammate's going to be back, so I'm just going to once again try to get near the ball and try to force him to do something with like a flick. Good try. And there's a shot. So I just waited for my teammate to push up and try to get some sort of shot towards target. And he pops it over Lou. And I think Wolfmaster turned away from the net. So he probably should have been covering that, and Lou could have maybe went to the bounce. But I'll take the pass off the wall and just go for a shot. I'm going to cheat up here. So it's over my head a little bit. I'm just going to try and watch where this player is. Try and clear to the corner. I did miss the boost, but that's okay. Staying close here, waiting for my teammate to get behind me. See if Grind wants to go for it. Good try. It's a good turn from Wolf, actually. Okay, he's up. Try and clear to the side. I got in the way. I probably was a little fast of a reaction, but I'm going to stay close to this if I can. It's a good 50. Now, this ball is pretty dangerous for them. So my teammate wants to try for it. Ends up backing up. No problem. Pretty fast shot. Does he get it? No, he doesn't get it. Now, this ball coming down the wall, it's not dangerous until it's near the net. So just got to make sure I jump out off the wall when I'm close to the ball. Looks like Grind wants it. No, it's okay. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Waiting in mid here. He does miss, and I'm just waiting for Lou. He hits it away, and if I want to get this back towards their side as soon as possible, it can be dangerous because they're trying to cut that off the 50. So I just want to make sure I play it safe off the hit. That's a great shot. It's a good setup. So I mean, like the aerial control and aerial abilities of these players are gonna be like very wildly different, I think, of the 9 players we have here today. So I feel like some people focus on aerial mechanics, some people focus on more grounded play. It's hard to know like what people are good at until kind of see them for a little bit, because everyone can get up a rank depending on what they do differently. There's gonna be a hard ball if you gotta read the bounce, or you can wait for it to pop up. It's not that dangerous if it goes over your net like that, because it's gonna pop past the net anyway. Okay, waiting for Grind here. Good try. So now it's still in their corner. If Grind wants to go for this again, that's totally fine. I'll wait for him to throw it away. He ends up missing. Go for a pop forward. Try and stay close here. Maybe get a bump or something. Always keep my momentum. We might have this again, so I'm just going to wait. Now it's rolling to the back wall, so it's safe. Let's stay close to the ball. Staying close. See if Grind can get there. He doesn't want to go on it, so I'm just going to stay close. Staying close. And you see I'm posing a threat by being close to the ball, and they have to make a challenge. I'm forcing their hand by being close to the ball. Okay, Wolf hits it forward. Try and go for an early challenge here. This might be an open shot, but I'm going to wait for Wolf, see what he does with this ball. You see, I'm just like getting in a position where it's going to be dangerous for them to clear it to me. I am first to this. I'm just going to try and go for it. Lou waits. Smart.
Does miss though. Let's see what Grind does on the way back. While I'm watching him rotate back, that's a great shot. While I'm watching him rotate back, I'm trying to watch for where that ball's going to go next. I think Grind should have stayed with this ball instead of defaulting back to net. It's important not to give up too much space when you're going back towards defense. Sometimes flipping back towards your net can be detrimental because you're eliminating the space that you can keep between you and the ball, especially when you have quite a good amount of boost. This might be in their net though. Nice. Yeah, so like I think that like people tend to flip too much in certain situations when like flipping, I've thought of this before, flipping ends up putting you like a good quarter of the field, if not a third of the field, out of the play sometimes. So keeping your speed up but not always overly flipping is a good idea. Nice, goes to the corner here. I'm just going to try and wait close to the ball. It's fine. Bump him a little bit. See what Lou does here. It's a hard ball, but the bounce is going to come back to mid. Pops it across. Should be Grind here. Maybe. Doesn't want to go. Okay, I'll challenge for him. Let's see what he does with this. The pop over. Good challenge. Could be dangerous for us, but I think Grind can get back to it. Clear it softly into the corner, and now it's up the wall. Staying close. Let them panic. Little backflip flick. Good challenge. Now, I'm not going to flip all the way back because, like I said, you don't want to take yourself out of the game too much. Try and stay present. This should be Grind to be next on this ball. Nice. I hit it early because I heard Wolfmaster going. I don't want to let him cut me off. It's good not to be too impatient or too patient in certain situations. It's a good clear. Now, one's up, but I do get in the way. A good clear. Getting bumped behind. It's a smart play from Wolf. Let's see what he does with this ball here. Getting in the way. Teammate goes. I'm on this ball first. I can maybe just go for a launch. See what they do. Good try. I got lots of space to put this to the back side here, and maybe Grind can turn this ball if he wants. He ends up going back, which is fine. Gonna go for the touch instead then. Pops up the wall. Grind wants to back off. Maybe he wants to cut this off. Good try. He might cut this off. Be patient. Now it's off the wall for me for free. Oh, he backed off. And that's a shot. I'm not sure why Wolf actually stopped going for that. He was in the right spot. But this flick, he maybe panicked. He stopped moving. He tried to maybe bump me or get in my way. Gotta be careful losing all over momentum like that. It can be really dangerous. Especially because he has full boost there. You could still move back with the ball. Even though it went over his head, he doesn't have to panic because it's not on target yet. So the reason why the ball popped up like that is because I was under the ball. If you can finish it, it's a good shot. Yeah, that was my bad on the kickoff, and not the best touch from Grind, but I also put him in a bit of an awkward spot by flipping late. All right, so I'll cheat up here. Go softly, get a path off to the side. Looks like Lou might boom it. Booms it right back to me, though, so I'm just going to pop it up. Pops it to the side. Trying to get behind my teammate. Hopefully he can challenge for me. He needs to push out a net now. See, that's a little dangerous because we're both in the same spot. So the fact that he hesitates in front of the net like that, if it goes over his head, then we're both in trouble. It's a good touch, though. Go for a hit towards target. Over to the side. Good read from Wolf, but now if I get in a position on the next ball, I can cover this. So he ends up missing. This could be bad. Oh, what a shot. Yeah, so that was a bit of a hesitation for me. I was trying to make sure I was in a good spot, and Grind went all the way back, and I thought this guy was going to make a touch, so I just let him. And then, yeah, unfortunately, it's top right, but it's a good shot. Obviously, if I move much faster than a Plat, I'm gonna beat them to that ball. I'm trying to like find a good pacing and figure out what's a good position. I think in that situation, I probably could have just rushed for it. Or at least gotten a 50 or something, because the guy missed and it actually works out better for them. So that's going to be it for Lou, Grind, and Wolfmaster. Move on to the next game. Now, they all know who I am, because I'm still here, which is kind of funny. So, I mean, at this point, the ruse is up. I'm sure they know who I am. So I think the main takeaway so far from the Plat games is just pacing near the ball and trying to stay relevant. I think the opponents did a decent job of like rotating around each other. There's definitely a couple times where I felt like Grind didn't know if he wanted to take the ball from me, and it might be because he knows that it was me. I think it was quite obvious it was me. Like I hosted the match and stuff. My wife's computer is not able to update Rocket League right now, so unfortunately, I almost wave dash kickoff again. I keep like trying to like break my muscle memory. I'm gonna see what Puff does here. I'm staying near the ball. See if it's awkward for them. It's a good save. Can Red Death get it? It's a decent shot. Good 50. I'm gonna loop back here as soon as possible. Get my speed. Bump him back. Hit this back to my teammate. He does miss. That's okay though. Lots of time here. I'm trying to hit this to the side for my teammate. And now he has a free ball. Taking good control of the ball. Just get a pop around. That's the big thing. Like, he just used all of his boosts for that one play. You gotta be a little bit careful not to use all of your boosts in every situation. Try to save a lot. Like, I'm still at 50, and I'm able to use the boost to get back for more speed. Hit this off the wall. Just see what they do with this touch. It's a bit of an awkward bounce. It's a good save. Good. See if he wants to go for this first. Great shot. It might just be in. Nice shot. Good play. I'm just covering my teammate, making sure that he knows he can turn. And once I see that he's going to boom it, I move up the field with him. Okay, so this guy is not flipping towards a kickoff. So some people, it's weird. It's like we're all within like plat 1 to 3 here. But like the difference in how you play is very clear. Just some people, you know, are playing a faster paced game, more controlled. Okay, he tries for it. Oh! Could be good for Red Death. Can he get there? Oh! 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 I scored? Wait, what? Oh, he hit that. That might be the most plat goal I've seen so far. That was incredible. All right, so we're up 2. Let's cheat to the right side a little bit, see what happens with this kickoff. Okay, so this guy's going to be on this ball. He does flip, though. So if I want to keep the momentum going and try to move into this boost, I can hit it fast. Good demo, though. I'm trying to get behind Red Death, see if he gets a touch in the middle. I'm going to try and immediately get in the way. Get a big clear. And try to stay close to this ball. Maybe pop this middle. Nice. Yeah, so that's all you need to do is just find that opening. Like, the net is covered. So I'm trying to get around the ball and then just side flip it towards mid. And then that was perfect positioning from him. People sometimes only see the direct shot that's coming. And that's why, like, fakes work really well. That's why, like, just taking like a shot off target sometimes works really well. Just to get in the way. You can see off the kickoff, I still have 20 boosts to try and get in the way in this next ball. Okay, it's off target, and this is not a dangerous ball now. Trying to get the way of 50. I see the players in the net. Red Death goes pretty early, but there's no angles there. If you can't control the ball, then... Oh, it's all good. No problem. In that situation, there's like no angles. Is that just in? That's just in. Okay. He went up for a ball and it bounced off the backboard, but because of that, he used all of his boost and the ball just spills out to mid. It's a very dangerous choice to make. If the players were faster and better at controlling the ball, it would be a 2v1 against me. So you gotta be careful with when you throw yourself into the backboard of the opponent's side. That you don't, you know, I could also go right here very early. So he's if I stay present, he gets kind of nervous that I'm gonna go. It also depends on if you're first man versus second man challenging, on how you approach it and how confident you are. Like now that I'm close to this ball, like he knows I have possession of the ball because I'm closer. Let's see what happens here with. I just realized this guy's name. What is his name, dude? Can we talk? Can we talk about that? There's nothing wrong with that. It's just like very weird to name yourself. You go for a flick here. That's over both players. Okay, so yeah, probably an early dribble into a flick is not expected by a lot of players. Like me just taking my time and getting a little chip on the ball might be a little too. It's not like it's an advanced. It's just, you know, a lot of players are just like playing as fast as they can and hitting the ball as hard as they can. But just taking like time and controlling the ball in certain situations will give you a huge advantage. So Puff is going for this. He does miss. Gonna go for a hit as hard as possible. And just that power. Like I swear, like in these ranks, if you just get good solid contact and good hits, you know, I don't want to smack this into the backboard, but good just contacts towards net, you will just at some point get a goal. I'm just going to keep doing it. I'm just going to keep popping it towards the net. Let's see what Red Death does here. Good first touch. Good control. Gets a demo. I'm going to try and see if he can get behind me. Now he hits it away from himself, so now I'm just waiting for the timing of the bounce to try and clear it in the corner. Puff gets a shot. See if Red Death can get there. Oh, what a shot. Great placement. So right here, I hit it off the wall, and then you can see I wasn't able to like keep possession off that bounce, so the guy ended up getting the touch. So what's maybe a better choice is to roll the ball a little bit or keep the ball safe and slow in the corner, controlling it. The harder you hit it, the farther the ball gets away from you. I know that's very basic physics, but it is important to think about. Like if you're going full speed into this ball, all you're going to do is just hit it very far away from you. Like this is a good hit though, because it's awkward for them. He misses. Now I'm trying to bump this player that's getting on the ball next. Now Red Death does hit off the backboard, but he recovers fast and it's not in a bad spot. So let's see if he wants to get in the way. They clear to the side. Let's see what Red Death can do. Even though I made that save, I still have a lot of boost in mid. Okay, hits it away from himself, so now I have space in this ball. Puff hits it. See if my teammate can get in there. Whoa, what a back pass. So I'm seeing my teammate's not close. That's a good 50 from the opponents. Let's see what he does here. He's backing off. Good hit to the side. I'm going to try and cover this for him. The high lofter. Good save, though. And that should be the game. So pretty good moving around with my teammate here. A couple good opportunities. A flick that I maybe made too much control. I like the tag. That tag. He's got the cartographer tag. I love that. Noticing like the spacing of the players and seeing like, okay, do I need to go back right now with 40 boost? Can I stay on this ball and just get more pressure by pushing it down the field? Maybe getting one hit to go down the corner or down to their corner, so that way you can get the full boost without being in danger. Things like that are very, very important to think about, like not giving up too much space. And that's what I was saying about in the first game, is that if you find that you can stay and you can stay relevant and make a challenge, maybe it's worth thinking about turning in those positions. You don't want to obviously cut off your teammates, but it's important to consider that there's maybe more space than you think between the player and the ball. 2 tags. We've got a team of cartographers. All right, I'm going to go for the challenge here. So these guys are flipping towards the ball this time. I'm going to loop out here and see if my teammate can get the next ball. Makes a touch. What's going to be them? I'm going to let my teammate get behind me here. So they have space in this chip. I don't want to be too aggressive. I'm trying to posture and see what they're going to do. Now this ball bounced off the backboard again. I don't want to get beat on this ball because I am last man. But I'm just making sure to get nice high touches. Good save. Good 50 to the side. Teammate wants this, so I'll sit behind here. He might get beat, so I'm just going to wait. See what Vaughn does. Good extra touch. Going to be Vaughn. I'm just waiting in mid. Just kind of gauging the distance. My teammate went for the double take on boost, so I'm just going to wait. Now this ball is in a spot where I can maybe hit this to the corner. And I want to make sure I kind of softly put that in the corner. Good. This guy might turn, but he's not. Once I see that he's not, then I push up. But you have to be careful, though, because if he does try to turn on that ball, he will beat me, and I am last man. So just making sure I'm aware of where the players are going. I'm trying to stay behind this ball with the 50. And you can see I used the speed of the opponent to my advantage. He came in guns a-blazing with full speed, and I 50'd it in a way where it actually gives a lot of booming power towards their backboard. My teammate's trying to go for this. Don't need to panic. You know, the ball's in a safe spot. Just trying to meet the position of the ball. Good. I'll try and rush up to this. I'll hit off the backboard. Just pop it over one. Good try. See if he goes for the mid boost here. He's taking it back. I'll let him do that. Just watching what he does. Bit of a miss. Be careful with the mid pass. That's a great play from them. I do get in the way a little bit. And I don't have to panic. I saw both players. I know where they are. There's nobody in front of the net. Now, I'm not going to touch this yet because it might go right back up to Shinji. Just try and take some dribbles. They hit this back. Barrel in here a little bit. He wants it. Nice. I'm just going to try and pressure this guy. stay close. Would have liked that my teammate continued to go for the boost there. He does not need to get in the way when the ball is in a spot where it's going to safely roll into the corner off their touches. You have to think about how threatening their touch towards target is. Is it going to throw me out of the game unnecessarily? I'm just trying to watch to see what they're going to do. Pop it up. See if my teammate can go. Good try. Oh. Bit of panic. Good flick, though. Goes over the target. And they don't have to panic right now. I'm going to try and bump a couple, though. See if I can get them out of sorts. And like once again, my teammate was the one who barreled in full speed, and it actually ends up kind of backfiring. It's not that it's not a bad idea to challenge there all the time. But you got to be mindful of how the 50 is going to play out. Okay, so my teammate does miss the boost and does flip out to that, but I should be first here. Try and stay close. Go for a flick. Good save. I'm going to take their boost. Close on the shot. Good try. Now this mid boost, I'm going to try and leave for my teammate and see what he does with this ball. He hits it away. Get a 50. So it's not too dangerous in the corner right now. I like this control. Good touch. Maybe middle. I see that he's going to cut it off, so I'm just waiting back. And try and go for a touch here as soon as possible. Shinji's in a weird spot. He is trying to back off. Good demo, though. Oh, it's fine. Go ahead. This could be a chance. And nice shot. Good play. He pushed up with me, and he saw that I had control. Maybe he thought I was going to just go immediately, but don't need to panic. Like, Shinji actually ends up panicking and giving the ball right back to us off the corner. And we get a nice shot. And as you get higher in the ranks, the speed can get faster. You do not need to play this slow, obviously, at the higher ranks. Ooh. Close, no problem. Good pop across. My teammate misses, but I can try to go on this. He gets a challenge here. A good play from them. Very controlled game versus the first two. I will say that. I'm just waiting to see what he's gonna do. And I could go get boost pads or something, but I like the choice to go for the boost there before making the play on the field. Might get demoed for the because he was playing that so slow. It was obvious that he could get demoed there. I'll pop it up over backboard. Good save. Now this ball is spilling to me first, so I don't need to shoot it right on target right away. See, my team wants to go for this. Just good rotations. He does miss though, so now I am last. Just trying to find a spot where I can reliably get in the way of the ball. Good save from my teammate. Yeah, this ball's gonna bounce off the mid. That's both players. Maybe he can get up there. Good save. 18 seconds left. We're just playing this boom here. Don't need to be over aggressive. Letting my teammate get in the way if he wants. He's ending up backing up. He was trying to, I couldn't figure out if he wanted to back out. You can see he doesn't need to actually go anywhere. He can just sit close to where the ball's going to go. Might be another shot here. Nicely done. So both goals for my teammate. I'm just kind of positioning and just making sure I support what he's doing. And making sure I'm in a good position for anything that he can't cover. I'd say a couple situations where he could have been closer to where the play was going rather than go so wide. Because then it was dangerous for me to turn in. But overall, pretty good game. And that will be it. So far, I think in this series, like we're seeing, even within one single rank, a very wide range of abilities. And like what they're good at, their strengths, weaknesses. And it's interesting to see that certain ranks, certain people get to this rank with a certain playstyle versus other people who have more strengths in other areas, but maybe weaknesses in other things. So as we get in different ranks and higher ranks, you're going to see more consistencies, and I think that's going to be what separates, say, Grand Champ and SSL. Thank you for playing. So yeah, I think the biggest takeaway from Plat, I'd say so far, is just the speed isn't that high, and you don't need to be playing fast to outplay the opponents. There's a lot of time that you can just use on the field based on the positioning and the amount of boost you're saving. What I noticed with a lot of players would go for a full all-in play, like they'd go for a hit like this, and now they're on the side of the field and there's no boost, and the ball bounces into a weird spot. That allows the opponents to push back out. No one's really controlling the ball too much. There was a couple times where I felt like players were staying near the ball, but just staying. When you have the possession, you have to realize how dangerous and scary that looks for the opponent. So if you're able to dribble or keep the ball close to you, they can't do anything unless they challenge you, so you can play that. You have the upper hand, so just try to play around that they need to force you off the ball. You need to force them to do something uncomfortable. So that's what I would say. If you can find more times to like control the ball and stay close, and always make sure you have a good amount of boost, and never full commit into something that leaves you with like 10 to 20 boost on their side. Make sure you always have like a good like 30 to 40 at least, so you can use that to push out of their side and recover faster. So just faster recoveries. You'll be able to support your teammates more often. And I'm excited to see if we can get more plats in this series off the spinning wheel. How different the playstyles are, because every single player played that wildly differently. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I think there's a lot to learn in this rank. It's the most common rank, I think, that and Diamond. So there's a lot of variety of play styles. And I think if you can find a way to break out of that through just a little more consistency in your positioning, you'll be well on your way to Diamond.